Although you have a choice here. I got bologna and I got liver sausage too. Cheese, bologna, or liver sausage?
Liver sausage? For some reason, liver sausage doesn't sound
That doesn't sound good, huh?
too appealing.
Well, you want to settle for cheese?
Turn that off.
You want to settle for cheese, huh?
Well, whatever you want.
I'll make some cheese. Cheese sandwich,
What you're gonna make?
or toasted cheese.
So, are we gonna do that music thing sometime then? Have you thought about that?
I've thought about it, but I haven't done anything with it. Yeah, we'll do that thing, but I've got to do some work on it.
Well, here's something you could tell us about. Tell me about how is your kitchen nowadays different than your kitchen when you were growing up?
Oh man, boy, with my grandmother, she'd go out of her gourd if she saw the kitchen that we have today. Everything, when I was a kid, there was no electricity around the kitchen. I mean, we had electric lights. And, but when I was, depending on how far back I'm going to be, but as a young kid, they didn't even have electric irons. They heated the irons on a coal stove. They always had coal stoves. You called them ranges. That had 4 burners up on top, and then they had an oven down underneath. And they had gas. They were gas. But alongside of the gas range, there was a little stove over for wood and coal and things like that. And that's what they would heat their irons on. And also, that's the way we made our toast originally. We'd take a big prong and put a piece of this, and then you'd hold it over the coals in the stove, you know.
Like roasting marshmallow.
Yeah, same thing. And then turn it over to the other side. And boy, I'll tell you, it was good though. There was something about being toasted in that stove that made it really taste different and good. But as far as some of the goodies that the modern day housewife have, they weren't even dreamt of in those days. We had boiled coffee. You know, it boiled and perked.
Yeah.
And all dishes were done by hand, of course. There was none of that type of thing. Coffee ground by hand, and gee, I don't know. It's a little hard for me to remember all of that stuff. But I always think of Grandma when I think of all this new modern stuff, because I'd love to take her around and show her our kitchen. Our kitchen is nothing out of the ordinary for these days, but to her it'd be something from heaven. Because she a little hard for me to talk and do this. I don't cook often.
Well, when you were up in Oregon, you probably cooked quite a bit.
Oh yeah. I like real juicy, a lot of butter on this.
That's the secret to a long life, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of butter.
I gotta cut some more cheese. I thought I had enough there.